Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tearing down the wall between pure, high-stakes exam strategy and human biology. We're not just throwing basic study hacks at you, we're looking at a truly holistic approach to massive academic success. Because here's the harsh reality, you can have the absolute best study plan in the world, but if your health, both mental and physical, is compromised, your results are going to tank right along with it. Let's dive in.
Here is our agenda for today. 1. The 5-step success checklist. 2. Mental focus and the 4x4 technique. 3. Defining true health. And 4. Infectious versus non-infectious diseases.
Section 1. The 5-step success checklist. If you're prepping for a highly competitive environment like the NEET exam, this framework right here is your absolute foundation. We're talking SOS, sacrifice, plan studies, following your plan, and avoiding negativity. It demands strict discipline and the ruthless protection of your mindset.
Let's zoom in on SOS, which stands for Study One Source. You know how it is, right? You see 50 free video series and think you need to watch every single one. It's like a free buffet. Just because it's there doesn't mean you should eat everything. You'll just make yourself sick. Constantly jumping between different textbooks and notes for the exact same topic literally destroys your memory retention. Pick one trusted source per subject, lock it in, and dedicate the rest of your time heavily to dedicated self-study and revision.
And man, this next part hits hard. Marks are directly proportional to sacrifice, or tiag. Higher marks demand the sacrifice of immediate temptations, period. We're talking skipping the festivals, missing out on the birthday parties, and yes, resisting the powerful urge to endlessly doom scroll through short videos. The more time you sacrifice from temporary pleasures right now, the more time you have to build your future. There are no shortcuts here.
Now, to keep you from just randomly studying whatever feels easiest, you absolutely need consistency. Enter the MCD diary. Must do, can do, and don't do. Write this out every single night before you go to bed. And step 4 from our checklist ties directly into this. You have to actually follow your own plan. If you sit down to study physics and a buddy calls you up asking a random biology question, do not panic and switch to biology. Stick to your plan. You made it for a reason.
Section 2. Mental focus and the 4x4 technique.
Look, flawless execution of this checklist takes immense mental stability. This ties directly into step 5, avoiding negativity. Dedicating just 20 to 25 minutes a day to the 4x4 breathing technique, along with basic chanting or nam jap, is an absolute game changer for your personal mental health. It improves intense concentration, enhances memory retention, and balances out those crazy disrupted sleep cycles. Most importantly, it builds a massive internal fortress against toxic negativity from unsupportive people. Guarding your mind is literally half the battle.
But hey, let's pivot for a second. You cannot achieve these massive goals if your body is shutting down. That immense sacrifice we just talked about, it requires a functioning vessel. So, how does science actually define human health?
Section 3. Defining true health.
It's a pretty wild journey when you look back at it. Historically, ancient Greeks and early Ayurvedic practitioners thought health was all about balancing bodily fluids, or humors. Like, if you had an imbalance of black bile, they genuinely believed you had a hot personality and gut fevers. Crazy, right? That idea stuck around until the 17th century when William Harvey discovered blood circulation and finally debunked the good humor hypothesis.
Flash forward to today, and the World Health Organization defines true health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of disease. Notice how perfectly this bridges our topics today. Being physically fit means absolutely zero if the extreme mental stress of your exam prep or a toxic social circle is tanking your overall well-being. If you're mentally drained and constantly arguing, your biological productivity nosedives.
Ultimately, what throws this balance off? 3 major factors. First, genetic disorders, conditions you're born with. Second, infections caught from external pathogens. And third, the one you actually have complete control over, lifestyle choices. Are you eating right? Are you getting 6 to 7 hours of sleep? Or are you up until 3 a.m. on social media? Your daily lifestyle is your frontline defense.
Section 4. Infectious versus non-infectious diseases.
Before we break down the major disease categories, let's clear up a crucial medical distinction: symptoms versus signs. A symptom is what you, the patient, feel. Doc, I'm exhausted. My head is throbbing. A sign is what the doctor physically observes. Like if they press on your stomach and you wince in pain, that physical reaction is a sign. Both are vital clues for figuring out what's wrong.
So when things go wrong, we group diseases into two main buckets. Infectious diseases spread from person to person and are caused by pathogens. Think bacteria or viruses. AIDS is a major fatal example here. On the flip side, non-infectious diseases absolutely do not spread. They stay isolated to the individual and stem from genetics, age, or lifestyle. Cancer is the most prominent fatal example in this category.
Diving a bit deeper into infectious diseases, these guys are easily transmitted via air droplets, shared objects, or contaminated food and water. We're talking the common cold, typhoid, pneumonia. But remember, for an invading pathogen to actually get you sick, it has to survive your body's intense internal defenses. If you ingest typhoid-causing bacteria, it literally has to survive the brutal, highly acidic environment of your stomach before it can even reach your small intestine to multiply. It is a microscopic war zone.
Conversely, non-infectious diseases are internal breakdowns. You cannot catch osteoarthritis from the guy sitting next to you on the bus. This category covers degenerative issues as we age, deficiency diseases, autoimmune conditions, and it is heavily linked to bad lifestyle choices, like severe issues stemming from drug and alcohol abuse.
So, let's bring it all together. We've seen that ultimate success is a massive balancing act. It requires the intense mental discipline of the 5-step checklist, the emotional stability of the 4x4 technique, and a rigorously defended body that resists biological breakdowns. So here is my question for you. If your ambitions demand complete mental and physical well-being, which of your daily lifestyle habits is currently your weakest link? What do you need to change today? Think about it. Thanks for tuning into The Explainer, and keep learning.